Hello, what's up, trainers? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Hopefully, wait, let me make sure this I feel like that music is like super loud. Let me know if that's too loud. What's up, trainers? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Sorry, there's so much to go over today. Pokemon just released a new trailer for Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2. That's right, the $10 upgraded edition, and there's a lot to go over, okay? Is this pack worth it, number one? Number two, what does it entail? What did the trailer look like? And is this enough to either A, re-get this on the Switch 2, which again, I think it's like a $10 pack upgrade, or to buy it outright? And when you see this trailer, it's gonna be kind of crazy because when you see the stark difference in graphics alone, it starts making you think about other things like Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Like, that game was already insanely beautiful. Can you imagine it being something even more? But we're going to get into that in just a moment. Happy Pride Month, everybody. If you guys look into the description down below, we are raising money on our Tiltify for Pokemon Pride 2025. And basically what that's going to entail is during the month of June, we are going to be going live several days during the week. I'm going to try for almost every day, but we're just getting back into it, so I don't want to jump the gun. But basically, we're going to be going live every day so that we can raise money. I don't want to get this wrong. Yes, to the Point Project, the Pride Point Project. And guys, this is an amazing charity that offers a lot of resources to LGBTQ members, trans individuals, etc. And if you guys want to give back this month, this is an excellent way to do it. Tiltify is phenomenal because you know that your money is going directly to the cause, as it kind of cuts out that middleman. So at no point is this going to be hitting my bank account, and we have a goal of $100. I haven't gotten to set up everything on the live stream yet, but we have a goal of $100, and you can track our progress over on the Pokemon Pride 2025 campaign Tiltify page. So let's see if we can get up there. I want to see Wazakis Gaming on the board. And as we near the end of Pride, we're going to have this big incentivized stream. I want to say 12 hours. I don't know yet. Something big. But basically what we're going to be doing is wrapping up with our huge giveaway to say thank you to all of you guys for 2,000 subscribers. I still can't believe that we actually hit that. It's like absolutely insane. Whew. Okay, sorry. I am winded. Let's create a post to let everyone know we are live breaking down the new trailer. How was everybody's weekend, by the way? I'm very excited as June 5th is coming up and the Switch 2 release is right around the corner, and nobody will see me this weekend. I will be an enigma. I will be phased out of this reality because we're going to be doing a full breakdown. I'm going to be making a ton of content. Might go live with Mario Kart World. I mean, we got to check it out, right? I know that's not Pokemon related content, but it's Nintendo related content. So, you know, we definitely have to add it here. I'm actually going to set up, hopefully, fingers crossed, for us to go live on TikTok. But let's go ahead and get into today's breakdown. So if you guys are not aware, goodness gracious, we just got a new Pokemon trailer. Now that I'm looking back at it, we might have actually known that we were getting this trailer for a few days, but I in fact did not. So it was a complete surprise to me. And it actually shows the graphic improvement. It's like less than a minute of a video, but it shows this improvement in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And we're gonna have to get into a little bit of a debate here, because part of me is looking at this like, so I mean, we kind of maybe had the capabilities for this the whole time, right? Oh, why is this not working? I'm trying to charge my cell phone. Makes you kind of think of like, why haven't we had this level of graphics and things before? But we're gonna take a look at the actual, let's see if I can get this going here. And we're going to take a look at the actual breakdown of the trailer. Let's switch on over and I'll meet you guys there. There we go. Okay, so before we dive into it, I just want to take a look right here. This is on Twitter. Sarahb.net provided the trailer for us. And let us do that. Set. No, I don't want to record. So if you guys are interested in seeing this, and I have to say, seeing a recording of this, because we did make a breakdown of this earlier, seeing a recording of this does not do it justice. So definitely, let me flip my screen, and I think we are good to go. All right, so we're going to take a look at this trailer. First and foremost, let's make that bigger. Yes. Okay. The only problem that we're having here is the video quality on the actual screen doesn't do it justice. I have tried to find the original posting of this video. Absolutely could not do it. But basically, there are a few things that I want to touch on. Number one, we have absolutely gotten rid of so much of the lag that this game was known for. What I'm seeing when I watch this trailer is that it's a very smooth transition. You can see here, even in the quality, look at this, look at how the character is running. It's smooth, it's purposeful. This looks like a lot of fan-made games that we have seen out in the world, the ones that Pokemon always comes to crack down on. The other thing that I really want to point out in this trailer is that the amount of Pokemon on the screen, if you're on TikTok, let me zoom out a little bit, the amount of Pokemon that spawn at one time, the field of depth of here is absolutely insane. If you take a look around, you are seeing like over a dozen, maybe 20 different Pokemon on the screen on one time, which is going to make shiny hunts immaculate. It's going to make them so much better. And I just honestly, what I'm curious to note in this one as well is, are we going to get rid of something like the windmill things that this game was kind of known for with its lack of FPS? I just think all around, this is a much smoother transition. And this really, like, look at this. This right here, these specific clips are what, oh my gosh, can I pause? No, I can't pause. That's interesting. But these specific clips here are what make me feel like a fan-made title. And I'm really hoping Pokemon in the future kind of latches on to these people and brings them on board instead of kind of like, you know, discontinuing their content and putting the ban hammer on it. But I am super interested to know what you guys think of today's trailer. Now, the other thing that I want to mention that I think is really important here is that this also opens up so much beyond just a prettier game for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to start seeing titles like Breath of the Wild, for example, a game that already exceeded expectation on the original console, right? Actually, probably the prettiest game. I mean, that's objective, but probably like graphics wise, the best thing that we have seen on Switch. And it was one of the first titles to come out. So that's actually kind of insane that, you know, graphics kind of went downscale with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But can you imagine what we are going to see with something like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? And this really makes me, how should I say, really hopeful for Switch 2 titles. I think there was a lot of controversy behind, like, is this really going to be that much more powerful? Because when we look at the Switch 2 compared to other consoles like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S, it's just not as strong. You're really just paying for a more like a PS4 kind of console. But I thought that this was really interesting. Now, I wanted to head on over. Hold on, let me take off this trailer. I did want to head on over as well to, let me put my TikTok people a little bit closer. There we go. I did want to head on over here. This is the Polygon. They made this really interesting article that's kind of just breaking down everything that we saw in today's trailer, the first look at the enhanced experience. Now, remember, this is a $10 upgrade pack if you already have the base game. What we are seeing is that it is now at a smooth 60 frames per second, which really is going to elevate that fluidity that you guys are seeing. And if you are wondering, the previous game, it barely maintained a 30 FPS frame rate. So, where is it? Okay, yeah. So, a few people were asking. I'm going to run down the dates. Number one, our giveaway. Let's get this going right here. So first off, our giveaway is going on right now over on Instagram. That is linked in the bio down below. We are giving away, actually, I'm not sure if you can see it on the shelf. But we have a Kanto Power 10 that we are giving away to one lucky subscriber to say thank you so much for helping us get to 2,000 subscribers. And in celebration of Pride, we're going to be giving away a graded CGC Arcanine here on the channel. It is a Japanese, it is beautiful. It is a Japanese Violet, because in Japan, Scarlet and Violet were broken down into 2 individual box sets, and it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I also really wanted to, let me just, one more time. So it's been released on, yes, the Nintendo Switch app. This is something that I really want to know if you guys were interested on a breakdown, but this is confirmed to drop on June 5th. And I really want to know, are you guys going to be doing this upgrade? Now, I do believe that if you already have the game, it was a free upgrade pack, but these base games are coming out at $70. So kind of keep that in mind as you guys are going through this. Whew. And yeah, that was another thing. Great question. So a lot of people do feel like we have gotten robbed for Scarlet and Violet. Were these capabilities already available? Probably. Like, again, we already saw something like Breath of the Wild, which came out like when the Switch dropped pretty much. And it is just far beyond so many games, like main series games that we are seeing drop. Like, for example, Legends Arceus was a gorgeous game. Okay. I do like the game. But if you really kind of take a look at it, it looks unfinished. I know what the style that they were going for, but it's just not my... Pokemon seems to have kind of made a turn to where they're going for like these realistic palette colors and things like that, when I really like the pop of color and the like the saturation that came from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think we kind of jumped that too quickly on how good Pokemon Sword and Shield looks, and then we get a game like Arceus or we get a game like Scarlet and Violet, and you know the capabilities of Pokemon, you know the capabilities of Game Freak. So what I am hoping is that now that we can see what the Nintendo Switch 2 can do, we should not have a release like original Scarlet and Violet. Again, I do think some of that stuff really added to the charm of the game. Loved being able to phase through walls, right? Loved being able to just fall through the floor. I'm not a part of the world anymore. Great, love that. But when we're paying, when you're paying $60 for the original base game, and then you were paying for DLCs or add-ons and extras like that, or have to pay to be able to use Pokemon Home and other things so that you can transfer in and all of these stuff, you expect a certain level of quality. So I'm really excited. And yes, June 5th, we are going to be going live. We're going to be we're going to start the game pretty much over from the beginning, and we're just going to go into it fully blind. I'm going to try, because my husband gets off at a certain time and he's the one bringing the Switch home. So I'm going to try to stay off the internet all day, but we are going to see. Oh, let me check this. Oh, great point. Will we see, what's that? Will we see this level of, like field of view in Legends ZA? I'm hoping. There was nothing from the trailer, however, that really indicated to me that we were going to get something like this. That's a good question. I think we need to have more gameplay, or I need to go back and analyze some of these trailers. I feel like this kind of level of scale is something that is exclusive to Scarlet and Violet's upgrade, but let me get back to you on that. We can hope. But we know Pokemon, and they like to change things up every single game. You don't really get the same things anymore. So we're going to see. But there's so much potential. Now, like, look at this. This really looks like a fan put this together. And it kind of brings a lot more life to these Pokemon. I mean, they already were pretty active, but I like seeing these clusters. This is going to, again, since they decided to take out the shiny noise, this is going to just honestly be a shiny hunter's dream. So yes, we're definitely going to try shiny hunting. Actually, let me show you guys that before we... Hold on. Can't... Okay, there we go. Let me move this. Let me see if I can get... Canva. Here we go. Let's see. Boop. And... Wow. Magic. Okay. So... This is... Oh, God. Too large. This is what we are looking at for our shiny Pride. Again, let me... I would actually love to... kind of deep dive. So I've been looking for a way to connect in with the community for quite some time now. And I got some really awesome information about Pokemon Pride. And during Pride Month, this group for the past several years has raised money for LGBTQ charities. And it's basically a collection of streamers, content creators, artists, allies, etc., all, adopting a Tiltify page and helping to raise money in whatever way kind of rings with you. And so I am going to be joining the shiny hunting, and I'm going to definitely need help because I'm trying to decide if I should make all of these into one shiny hunt or if I should... Oh, bless you. My cat just sneezed. Or if I should break this down into different games. Part of me wants to just keep it all into one, but I really want to shiny hunt in Arceus, and I want to shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet, and maybe Sword and Shield. So I just think that would be... I think that would be more fun if we did it in different games. But anyways, this is basically... Okay. These are what I'm going for. For the red, and again, this is not a 1-for-1, but it's about as close as I could get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 Pokemon, but I tried to get most of the colors of the rainbow in them. So obviously we have Charjabug. Charjabug, yes. I was kind of torn between it and Grubbin, but they kind of spawned together, and both of them are red, but Charjabug's insanely red. So that's what we're going to go for, and I believe that's only in the Kitsukami DLC for Scarlet and Violet, so I decided that that's what we're going to hunt there. Shroomish is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Breloom, and I think its shiny line is what Leafeon should have been. Pokemon, you have the power. Please, please, please just change it. Electrike, it's a little bit of a debate. This is the problem, is that Pokemon wants to decide, okay, is this a blue shiny? Is this a yellow shiny, etc.? And what really sucks is that a Pokemon could have a purple body and a little bit of red, and it will be like, oh, it's a red shiny. And it's like, in what world? So for the green/yellow, I'm going to go for Electrike. I know it's blue. Just go with it. For the blues and indigos, I'm going to go with shiny Ralt. I would actually preferably like to shiny hunt both and get the entire shiny line. And then finally, for pink, I actually thought it was great because right now in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there is a mass outbreak event of just Porygon. It will be appearing in all the Kitsukami, the Blueberry, and the main Paldea region. Why are they just going for one? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if we have had this in the past where they've only done one, but that's where we are. And we're going to try to get all of these shinies by the end of June. And if we can, I am going to be matching the donations for the month, which I'm going to do anyways. But we're going to be matching the donations for the month of June. So donate in the link down below at our Tiltify. It is linked right down there. Oh my God, my mouth is so dry. Any other announcements? Yes. In case you guys did not hear, I am a notable trainer for Pokemon World. So please start letting me know what videos you want to see, what things you want to see at Worlds. We're going to be doing behind the scenes looks. We're going to try to look at the Pokemon Center, of course. But then I really want to focus on street interviews. I think that'll be really fun to, we could do shiny quizzes, Pokemon trivia, cosplay interviews, etc., and just do a ton of shorts, but let me know what you guys want to see. I also have one. Let's see. Do we have it? I think we do. Yes, I really wanted to show this to you guys. I am so happy. We have an official trainer card. This is made by an artist over on Twitter named Keith Montalvo. I don't want to butcher that, but they are an incredible artist. I've seen them work with tons of amazing creators like Shiny Catherine, and they just make such amazing trainer cards that you can then print out or have printed out. And then I can give these as business cards. And I heard a ton of trainers are all going to be presenting their trainer cards at Worlds as business cards. So I'm actually going to bring a binder and see if we can fill it up with basically all trainer cards. So I know we have to look for Shiny Catherine. I know that we have to look for, I want to say Aura Lore said she had one as well. I don't know if that's true, but if you guys are going to Worlds, let me know. This was an insane experience, by the way, because my partner still had to, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the Ninja Kitsune. Is that correct? I want to say that that's correct. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. But yes, Pokemon Worlds notable trainer, and we're going to be doing a secret Pokemon challenge. It's going to be the biggest challenge that I have ever done. It's going to be insane scale. I'm going to be trying my best to give away as many things as well as World. We're just in a giving mood this year. We've recently hit our 2,000 subscriber goal. We have several giveaways going on. I just am so excited about all of this. But yes, I really wanted to show you guys my trainer card with my Piplup. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And if you guys are interested, tomorrow we are going to shiny hunt. I think we're going to go ahead and go for Porygon because it only lasts until Wednesday. So I'm going to get that set up. But after that, you guys can vote over on the Instagram and pick which of the shiny Pokemon you want us to tackle next. I'm so excited. Our goal is $100 at the Tiltify link in the link down below. It goes directly to the Point Project, no middleman, so you know where you are donating. So now that we have gone through that, we're going to head back to the trailer because I'm seeing a lot of people just jumping in. Hello, Keith. Hello, Ty. I'm going to mispronounce it. I'm going to say Tyrannel. Thank you for pointing that out. I cannot. Tyrannel. I feel like I'm saying that weird. Okay. So here is the trailer. So this opens up with, you can just see from the field of distance that's back here. Do you see how we are literally creating houses and trees and coloration? One of the biggest problems in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is that things were not generating until you were super close up. It made shiny hunting a lot more difficult, and the smoothness of everything. If you guys want to see the improved graphics, I could not for the life of me find a video of this trailer that wasn't at 720. I know I found one earlier on Facebook today. I could not find it. So if you really want to see the full scale of this, definitely look up the trailer yourself, or if I find it, I'll link it down below. But you could just see this movement of the Pokemon, of the character. Things look a lot more saturated, and look at how our mounts are going. And this is the famous screenshot that everyone's paying attention to right now, right? So the absolute field of depth and the number of Pokemon that are generating in a spot is crazy. This is going to make, shiny hunting, I don't know if it's going to make it more chaotic, but it's definitely going to make it incredibly useful. So look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Everything, this is what I feel like the game should have looked like when it first came out, but here we are. Yes, and everything is shiny, new, and the Terra battle system looks like it's going to be a lot prettier. So when this drops on June 5th, we will be going live with it, pretty much starting the game over from the start. And we're going to be doing a full breakdown of everything. This looks amazing. June 5th, Pokemon Legends ZA digital pre-orders also go down, so please do not miss that. Kevin says, it looks amazing. I know. Here's my question for you guys though. Do you feel like you have been a little swindled? Like this could have been available originally on the Switch. If this looks amazing, just imagine how it'll look with battles. Yes, with battles and imagine how this is going to be with all these other games. We were talking about this earlier, but Breath of the Wild, for example, was like the first one of the first games to come out on Switch, and it already looks absolutely amazing. So what can we expect from titles like that? So really excited. Again, hit that bell notification so that you guys see when we go live with this on Friday. But I'm just so excited about this, guys. It's gonna open up an entire world for this. So again, this weekend we're going live on Friday with Mario Kart. And we're going live on Saturday with Scarlet and Violet, the upgraded version. So we're going to be going live a lot this weekend. And then we'll just be doing a full unboxing breakdown next week. So super pumped for that. Oh, let me get it. Yes, I don't know. That's a great question. They asked what time do they drop? I have no idea. If anybody knows what time these drop on June 5th, please let us know. I'm going to assume that, I don't know actually, because I don't do a lot of the digital ones, but I would assume at midnight, or a lot of times they will have it listed on the website. You know, we could actually probably check. What time do digital pre-orders for Legend ZA. Let's see. Take AI with a grain of salt. It just says June 5th. I don't think we actually know what the time is for that. But as soon as I do know, I will let you guys, keep you guys updated in the description of this video. All right, guys, that's actually going to do it for today. This was short, sweet, and to the point. There we go. And don't forget, if you are interested in our giveaway that's going on right now over on Instagram, all of our socials are linked down below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. EST, same time, same place. Bye! With over 40 videos.